headset things over there. Neither of us had any interest in being any part of
headsets. I don't want something like there the whole time. I'll end up yelling across the room or...
So we're going in bareback.
Who's the my in this picture?
As it says on the thing about here, because that's backlit, we are completely in the dark, but hashtag Beatles story selfie. Don't think we're going to be doing a lot of pointing at the face in here. There we go, that's better. Hashtag Beatles story selfie.
Members only.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of spider stuff in here.
I feel like we're going to go a lot faster than everyone else because we're not wearing the headphones.
Bravo.
What have we got over here? I think that's what's known as a floppy disk for you young people. I need a microphone. They should have a microphone here so you can do a picture.
You've got a bicycle though. I mean, let's get on this. It's locked up. You can't get on it.
Yeah.
Obviously, people tried. What's that say? Taboo.
Yeah, maybe.
It was where the naughty stuff's going to be.
Yeah.
Club bar. That's a bit of a basic name, isn't it?
It was the 60s. You could get away with it. That was probably revolutionary. Again, just a little bit of education for the young people. That record is smaller than the bigger records over there. It was known as a compact disc and later became called the CD for short.
Originally called a parlophone before it became CD though.
Is there a reason? He's always miles away from the rest of them in every photo.
Even there, he's probably like a foot behind him. You just can't tell. Back then, they made newspapers in sections and dried them and then plastered them together afterwards.
Absolutely. I feel like this is what my office would look like if I was in the 60s.
And making newspapers.
Yeah, well, obviously I would be doing something.
Especially you'd be typing out your vlogs.
Yeah,
and then...
I couldn't sit there talking to a camera, could I? So I'd need to be typing.
But they always start, hello folks, and a picture of your hand at the end.
Yeah, obviously.
They didn't have chairs back then, you had to sit on the piano. Oh, the invention of colour. These were the first colour pictures ever released in print.
Bunch of instruments.
Black diamond strings. Do you reckon they made out of real diamonds?
I guess so. Andre the Giant's harmonica at the back there.
Why would you need a harmonica that big? You want them to have a really big mouth.
Why don't they need so many harmonicas? I guess that's why they ended up just getting the big ones. They didn't have to use all of these. Okay, so I did just accidentally learn some information that this was a record shop or a music shop or something that was in a place called Liverpool in the past.
When?
And I think this is the toilet.
Sensational jive dances, that's what we originally had the tagline of the restaurant from.
Nice. And this is... I guess we're outside now. This is...
Outside the grapes.
This feels like when I went to the Harry Potter thing in Watford.
I thought you were going to say Amsterdam.
Yeah, I'm down. What's the street that you go and get your wand from? I can't remember.
I can't remember either. I'm not really into Harry Potter.
It's that street in Harry Potter. Some people have actually just gone in there. I guess that's the way you go.
I think there's stairs down.
Okay.
Yep.
These guys haven't moved
One
in
step.
the grapes.
Oh, sorry.
It's YouTube's The Lou Show. You know that? The Cavern Club.
Is that what the meow means? Oh no, you just said cav, not cat, sorry.
We are going to the actual Cavern Club a little bit later today. But I imagine it will look exactly like this one. And if you want to go and see what we got up to there, again, the link to the best thing from main video is down in the description below. That's where all that is. Back to past Kev. How tall must people have been in the past for the plugs to be up there?
I mean, you can reach that, you're not...
Yeah, but I thought, like, past people were tiny. I can only just reach it.
They could stand on a chair, it's all right.
I guess. It's the Cavern snack bar.
Looks like the Village Hall snack bar.
Yeah.
Didn't realise this was like cutting edge.
Well, now you know. Nicknames encourage substitution, so you have to demand the genuine full title.
That's why you have to call me Sheepdog and not.
I'll have a Coca-Cola, please.
Well, that's probably why they go, we've only got Pepsi, is that alright?
We have a stage over there with various Beatles paraphernalia on it.
Apparently Bob Waller was here.
Was he? Well, I never. Would like it on record. Even the first MGPX had a better turnout than that.
You fell off a stage about that size and ruined your legs?
It was higher than that when I did my ACL.
Do you reckon they fell off and did their ACL?
Yeah. Old style iPod there. I mean, the kids don't even know what an iPod is, do they?
This would be like an old hard drive where you store all your music.
Yeah. So I guess we're in a record shop now, are we?
So, the sound booths.
Yeah, let's go into a sound booth. There's no headphones in here.
She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I feel like I can almost hear the music being played from the next booth.
Believe it or not, that wasn't a record.
I've got a tie just like that one that I wore throughout most of Nolly's Legend this
I was
year.
looking at that thinking that coat would fit me. Just open the door, slip it on. Who's going to know?
Got his lunchbox down there as well.
Yeah, carry my stuff in it.
I think because we're not stopping to do all the listening, we've got to the front of the people now, so we can stop being quite so obnoxious to everyone else who's trying to enjoy their day out.
This is quite obnoxious. Cool. I think we've been excited.
We've been quite obnoxious. I mean, this would be what the other part of my office would be if I was in the 60s. I have my typewriter bit, and then this is the bit where I record the match commentaries. So I type it up, but then also do an audio version.
I'd love to have a room like this. It'd just be like...
I mean, you probably could have a room like this. This is just a room.
That they've put a glass window on, which I do have. I do have a room with a glass window on it.
I don't know that this is industry quality soundproof.
Well, I imagine this wouldn't be a gap for people to lean in. Yeah. And there'd probably be a bit more room to walk around, but...
Need a bit more room to get behind that drum kit as well. Goodness me.
I don't know. Ringo Starr was famously tiny. You could basically fit in your pocket. Oh, the original music.
Who sang this one?
God knows.
Don't know why I'm even focusing on that. The exposure on the camera's gone well off.
Why don't you make your covers on YouTube like that? Get Darren on it. Just loads of poses of you looking left and right.
Help. I'm surrounded by women. We're in like a hall of mirrors with screaming girls now. Which is very similar to experience I had at Nottingham Goose Fair a few years ago. I had to buy one of those in the club shop that we're going in.
You can buy one of these...
Well, Anna wants more socks.
Yeah.
Is that a boxing? Oh, it's a handbag. I thought it was a boxing glove that signed for some reason.
To Bernadette, lots of love. Right, I suppose...
This is Bernadette's collection, I think. This is all for Bernadette.
Yeah. That was the way to get it all and flog it on that year's equivalent of eBay.
The Beatles Christmas show.
They famously only ever did one live stage.
See what the leg room's like on Pan Am. I mean, that looks infinitely better than we had on Ryanair.
My parents had a sofa that was like that in the 80s.
What, with the armrests?
No, like this material.
I think everyone had them.
Probably because they saw the Beatles flying Pan Am in it and they bought it. Ours was grey though.
I've got to check the leg room.
It looks like massive leg room. It's probably do not sit.
No, it's got a selfie sign on it.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Can I just point out, this is glorious.
It is
I
pretty
can
good.
actually fly on this and not end up with a broken leg. That's amazing.
Oh, it's screwed shut.
From this moment on, I only fly Pan Am. Sheepdog's ended up on a CBS television show through there. He's just wandered.
Not for the first time, I might add.
Yeah. Oh, we're in America. Good help, fly me. No passport. Welcome to JFK. Well, this is certainly how I imagine America, just the flags everywhere and all the bright lights. As a man who's been to America, it's just what it's like.
Yeah, I was going to say, the flags are always this solid as well. They're not just wavy things. They look wavy on video, but that's how they get the wave effect. Those chairs look like they would collapse under the weight of us.
Yeah, you should try one.
I will if you... Yeah, all right. Doesn't say don't sit on it.
He's going through it.
Yeah, no. No, that's for children, that is. The Pillsbury Doughboy.
I
alongside
never
the Beatles.
knew the Beatles' first name was Ed. But there you go.
Wasn't Ed a horse?
I guess.
So they had a horse, the Pillsbury Doughboy, Tessie O'Shea, the Beatles.
This is like some thumbnails I see. You've got Ed Sullivan Show. I get it, you're supposed to read that way. Okay. The Georgia Tessie. Beatles Brown O'Shea. What? Get some consistency.
Nobody messes with Beatles Brown O'Shea.
Yeah, you need some consistency in this stuff.
Moich.
Oh, I do like merch.
Merchandise.
I hope there is a shop in here. I assume there is.
If we buy one of those masks, you're going to be able to just walk around the rest of the tours just like, hey, it's me, Rocket Man, I know you
Get
will.
an ice cream bar.
Amuses the whole family.
Coin.
Magnetic hair, I could do with that.
I mean, if they've got magnetic hair in the shop, I am getting you some.
It will amuse the whole family.
It'll amuse my whole family, that's for sure.
Strawberry Field.
It's at Paul's grave then.
How long Strawberry Field? Forever, Kevin.
It's another place we're going later.
Where Eleanor Rigby and Paul McCartney can be found.
Then we have a yellow submarine over here.
Have they ever seen a submarine? They look like worms sticking out the ground.
Oh, and the bus we're going to be on in a bit.
It's parked a bit funny. Number of bald heads purchased for the Eggman. I didn't have to pay for mine. Got it for free. Cost of a walrus costume, £1. I bet that's inflation has screwed us there.
Yeah.
I could have dressed as a walrus every day of the week, every day of the year. 365 quid a year. I'd paid that, the walrus bill. Ah, we're on the submarine. Wow.
We're in the yellow submarine, everybody.
Wow. Can you see through it? No.
There's nothing up there.
I think it's just facing a wall, to be fair. Let me just double check.
Let the water in. All these, I hope this isn't like the boiler system of the museum, but I've moved that quite a lot.
Yeah, now when I go for a toilet later, the flash is just going to go. You are determined to sink this yellow submarine. We're going to the octopus's garden! In the shade! Oh, you've opened the safe.
We're in.
Not much behind there.
No.
When I get on the submarine in Lanzarote and I start messing with these dials and find that one's empty too, I'm going to be very shocked. Kev, I can't shut this now.
It's not meant to be shut.
You opened the locks, you fool. The locks are on, these were locks.
Yes, I opened the locks. I'm trying to get in there.
Oh, it's like being underwater, look. It's not an octopus. No, there isn't an octopus in there. There's a starfish.
That would be a bit harsh to put an octopus in this fish tank.
I mean, it could have gone on for miles. We don't know, do we? That's a mirror again. I thought it was another door.
See, all that fiddling, the pressure's still fine.
I think we've sank. That says we're at the bottom.
Oh, I want these action figures.
What's the... I bet that corgi toy.
I would buy all this merch.
Yeah. Oh, there's a little Lego submarine there.
Yeah. And now we're on the rooftop. As you can see, Sheepdog is performing. At my old house, I don't know if I ever told you this, at my old house, because we had the flat garage top.
Yeah, no, you wanted to do this the whole time you lived there, yeah, I remember.
To do Beatles rock band out on top of my flat garage roof.
You promised me that we would do that so many times in your house.
It's my big regret that we never did that before I moved.
We could go there and do it.
We probably could. Oh, this is a bit of a downer to end the museum.
Yeah.
I didn't realise they split up.
No, I thought they'd just kind of go on forever and McCartney just found his wings along the way.
Wow. Might get myself a pair of these trainers.
They won a lot of Grammys, didn't they? Did they get an EGOT?
I think they were quite highly regarded in their time.
Did they achieve an EGOT?
I don't know. Probably not, because they didn't do a theatre production, did they?
One of them must have.
Maybe there's an individual who has one. I doubt as a band they won one.
I feel like
Look who we ran into in the museum. He's not saying much, but... Did you just tickle Paul McCartney
I love
under the
tickling.
chin?
That's how I do to people when I meet them.
And I guess this is the John Lennon side of the room.
Not for
Just
violence.
T-shirts with dodgy drawings on.
Peace and love, man. Peace and love. That's a Ringo one.
And then around here we have the Lennon and McCartney wall.
Peace and love. So we were going for when we had Kevin Steve as our...
Yeah, I'm envisioning a Kevin Steve wall with the names of...
Does that make you Lennon, though?
Yeah, obviously. It would just
McCartney,
say...
interesting.
It would just have, like, crisps. Whatever else we did episodes on.
Loads of random quotes.
Yeah.
So just get them all off that best no context, best thing from account.
It's John Lennon's last piano.
That's a bit grim.
I'd like to think my last camera will be in a museum one day.
It won't be as weirdly like full of
I
all
mean,
these
it'll
words.
be clean as well. Goodness me. It's a bit dusty.
Would you dust it though if it had John Lennon's dust on it?
Yeah. Get allergies. Man died for a reason. We've now made it into John Lennon's New York years, 1971 to 1980, which is just a lot of photographs of him.
Oh.
I am probably still young enough to get away with the sideburns ponytail combo.
When I met you, that was, other than the ponytail, that was basically your head.
You can tell he had a few quid and can afford a cleaner, because no one who has to do their own hoovering is making these design choices.
Imagine though.
Is that what it says?
I think so.
Can't tell because it's white on white. Again, another poor choice. Club shop tour. They have a lot of hats and t-shirts. Teenage Kev would have a field day in here. I would buy all of it and think I was being cool and different.
You are being cool. You're not being different. You're being cool.
Might get a ukulele. How much do you think Anna will kill me if I go home with a ukulele? Only £45. Do I get to choose the design? I want a ukulele. See?
Live
I'm a
the dream.
natural. Many bags.
There's lots of socks here.
Many hats. I'll get to the socks in a minute. This is the problem with having you mic'd up, Mr. Audio Crasher.
Sorry.
Got a load of weightlifting belts in there, which is good. And things for darts.
Flights.
Yeah. Do I need one of those for my ukulele?
Should we get one of them and a dart and go pop the world?
We could. Shall we? Do they have? That's the guitar stuff.
It's the
I need
first
one
book. It goes on 2, 3, 4, all the
I
way
need
through.
one for ukulele though. If I'm gonna, I can buy records.
Complete Beatles. Probably got the ukulele in there.
Excellent. Oh, I've got all these t-shirts. There is a lot of stuff in this shop. This is very Beatley. At one point in my youth, I had every album on CD. And they were expensive as well. They were like 20 quid compared to 8 quid for a normal CD. And then I think I got married, had kids, and sold them all to buy a pushchair or something.
I thought it was going to be like Ringo and then George and then Lennon and then McCartney or something. But
Controversial putting McCartney ahead of Lennon.
No, I listed them. But Love Me Do is apparently their worst song according to them.
I mean, is it not in chronological order? Their first song, not their worst song.
Maybe, but an Apple Records is not a song, it's a place.
Well, they've got. I'm more interested in Beatles' Trivial Pursuit. Anna would love playing that with me. She'd murder me.
Would she hate it?
She would hate every part of it. Yeah.
About a 1,000-piece puzzle.
They got hats on.
Yeah, I was going to say.
They also have a load of Cavern Club stuff, but we're going there in a bit, so I guess I'll keep my powder dry for that.
You're going to get Rubber Soul because that's your old nickname.
I prefer the other ones around the corner, I think.
That one looks pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't want it to be obvious it's a Beatles one.
Isn't that the point, though?
No, because when I'm performing on stage with it, I want people to think it's just Kevin's cool ukulele. And that was it for our trip to the Beatles Story Museum in Liverpool. We had an awesome time. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Again, it's another one of these things. It's a little bit different as we continue to experiment with content here on the channel. So let me know down in the comments section below what you thought. If you want to see what else we got up to in Liverpool, make sure you check out the Best Thing From video, the Best Thing From podcast. There was lots of content recorded while we were in Liverpool. I think this was the last piece of it though. We're ready to move on to somewhere else in the next video. But if you did enjoy this one, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on it for me. Subscribe to the channel for lots more delicious travel vlogs. Delicious? Is that the word I want to go with there? Thank you very much for watching.